we start this video, I just want to say I do not condone cheating. I do not think you should cheat, but I do think it's funny and entertaining to see how people have tried and have succeeded to get away with it. Best hack ever. What? I almost didn't even see it myself, and I'm looking for the cheat. He has a fake arm on the desk. So the teacher thinks, oh, both of his arms there, he's not cheating. Meanwhile, his other hand is underneath his jacket, down underneath his desk, holding his phone, Googling all the answers. But how are you Googling anything on that phone? That phone's older than I am. But I guess if you do too much, your teacher's like, why you keep staring at your crotch for? This one is brilliant. Brilliant, I tell you. They've put their phone inside of a calculator, okay? It just looks like a calculator. Nothing looks fishy until you take the case off, and then you have your phone. But I would just mess up. I would end up just playing Fortnite and then not doing my tests. I am way too distracted. I'd be like, squirrel? Damn, this person redesigned the label for this vitamin water, okay? It looks identical, except instead of ingredients, you got cheats. All the cheats. This is insane. But the only flaw I see with this is sometimes teachers, they can ask you to remove all the labels off your bottles. And then what are you gonna do? You didn't study? You didn't study? All of your studying was wasted on writing all the answers on this vitamin water, designing this, because I know this took time. You spent hours on that. You could have just studied for the test, and now you're screwed because they made you take the label off. It's safe to say she nailed it. Get it? Because she's cheating with her nails that she nailed. This one's good. This one's pretty good. This one's actually perfect. You can't fit much unless you got really long nails. But like you're always staring at your pen anyway, so you could be like looking under your fingernails at the same time. Genius, low-key. At the end of the day, don't you want to learn things and know things? Everyone's like, no, I just want to pass so my parents don't get mad at me. Bad mentality. This one is amazing. This person wrote their cheat sheet outside on a pole, so they could look out the window at school and look. This is amazing because everybody in the class gets to use this cheat sheet. This is so funny. But you also gotta have eagle vision. I hope that this pole was close enough so he could see it, but not close enough that the teacher's like, that's a suspicious looking pole. This one is my favorite just because it's hilarious. I've never thought about this, but also it's vandalism, but I'm not even mad at it. Cheating level expert. This is next level. This person wrote their notes in their hair. Their hair, I tell you. Nothing is safe anymore. People are getting so creative that at this point, the teachers just need to be okay with it. Like you can't stop them. If this is what people are doing, you can't stop them. There needs to be other ways now. There needs to be other ways. Everybody be going to the hairdresser and they're like, what do you want me to do to your hair? And you're like, just help me pass math. Hairdresser's like, got you. The ring of knowledge. This is so adorable. This person made a tiny book where you can write all the test answers in. It's adorable, but it's also hella suspicious. Don't act like you're walking in with tiny books all over your fingers ain't suspicious. Special watch for cheating. You just gotta watch out for the teacher. I'm so confused. How does this work? Like you roll it and then you can see all the answers. It's pretty crazy until your teacher sees you adjusting your watch the whole time. This is some crazy craftsmanship. These nails actually kind of look nice. Like they're for cheating, but I'm kind of down to rock them. Like just carry like math equations on my fingers to remind me of the terror I went through. Yeah, I'm not traumatized, but like how do you read this? I can't read this. The Band-Aid method. I just puked a little. Oh my God. You just need these shoes with the periodic table on them, and then just act like it's a huge coincidence. This is hilarious. You're like, it's just fashion. I'm not trying to cheat. I'm just fashionable. I actually have a dress with a periodic table on it. Not for cheating purposes, just because I was like, science, cool. I like it. But I should have used it. What was I doing? I wouldn't because it's wrong. Oh my God, this girl is doing the same thing the other guy did, but she has a fake hand. He just had stuffing in his sweater. This girl has a fake hand. This is next level. What happens when your hand falls? It's just this awkward moment of you and the teacher staring at the hand who fell, staring at you, staring at the hand that fell, staring at you like, what the hell just happened? quite possibly the most ballsy cheating I have ever seen, and it worked. How did you get away with this? Was the teacher blind, or did she just not care? Because this is way too obvious. But then again, it's like, if you do this, I don't know who it was. Could be anybody who's behind it, right? How to cheat on a test like a pro. This is so extra. This one is so extra. You pretty much have a whole textbook in your jacket. Like the whole textbook. You're gonna spend more time trying to read your cheat sheets than you will have to write your test. What? This one's crazy. You have to learn how to read in Braille and then cheat like that. This is extra. Unless you already know how to do it, writing your test answers inside of your shoes. Just watch your step. But seriously, you're ruining your shoes, but you're passing. I guess you would just like lift your foot like slightly out of your shoe, look at it, and put it back in. I'm like just impressed, honestly, that people have thought of these. When I was in school, nobody was being this creative. People were just, you know, writing little cheat sheets. Teamwork. Now this one's nice, but no teacher's ever gonna let you sit this close to somebody. Like you're not gonna get to sit this close to somebody to cheat. I'm sorry. It's not happening. Not at least where I went to school. We were always like miles away from each other. I'm just sick, I swear. This tissue is not suspicious at all. This person got like a custom label on there. No teacher, I swear, I'm just really thirsty. Super, so parched. Is it dry in here or is it just me? I need another sip. What? Guys, so you write it on a, sorry, I'm stuttering because I'm just so shocked that somebody thought of this. So they stretch the rubber band, okay? They write it on the rubber band, and then when it's not stretched, you can't tell that anything is written on it. So you put that thing around your wrist, and then when you want to look at it, you stretch it. This is genius. This person is so genius, they don't even need to be cheating. What are they doing? Now this one is for the ladies. But men, if you're desperate enough, you can try, but then you might need to explain why you're wearing stockings. No, it's 2018. No one's gonna make you explain. You wear stockings if you wanna wear stockings. But then imagine they slide down the stocking and you're like, stop, and it's sliding down and then suddenly it's showing. Is that a cheat sheet in your flag? You're just happy to see me. This one is so weird and creepy, but also probably would work because if your teacher's like, what are you staring at? And you're like, my junk. They're just gonna think you're strange and not ask any follow-up questions. So they're not gonna be like, let me see, because then they go into jail. They're just gonna move on with their lives and be like, okay, if he wants to cheat, I'm just gonna let him. So you guys thought I was extra. Wait until you see this one. A pair of glasses with a hidden camera and a tiny receiver attached to a coin. This person had somebody telling them in their ear what the answers were. What is this? How advanced we're getting? Like, how are people making this? This just makes me feel like I'm living in the spy era. Cheating level over 9,000. Not really, because your calculator just kind of gives it away. Why would you have two calculators? The teacher's like, your calculator's on your desk, so what are you holding in your hand? When you forgot to study your ABCs but still need to cheat. Leaving backpacks open with notes in plain sight. Oh man, now this people in my school used to do. And then they started making us put our backpacks up at the front like criminals. Like the criminals we were. Using a stunt double. Okay. Like this one's a little bit harder to pull off because you need an actual twin. And not just any twin, actually. An identical twin. How many of us actually have identical twins? And then the ones that do, that twin is probably doing the same tests as you are. It's not for everybody. Well, there you have it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I love you all so much. Stay awesome, stay sweet, and don't forget to be nice to each other. Bye-bye.